superstar.
Pre-recorded to blow your ear holes.
Yo, peoples! Welcome to the TNT podcast. My name is Ted. I have to my right my main man, also Ted, and introducing for the first time ever, making his first podcast debut with the TNT Explosion Cast, Tactical Panda. Say hi.
Hello.
All right.
All right.
Today we have some things to talk about, as usual. Some crazy stuff and some pretty cool stories. So, how you guys been? Ted, how's your week?
I'm good. So, the last episode we talked about a lot of stuff. I went back and listened to the audio, and yeah, evidently my gum chewing was an issue. However, I'm going to pad in that a little bit and just let you guys know that I'm also drinking a beer right now. So you might hear some sipping sounds. There's no dick sucking going on here today. It's just me and my beer. Like that. Okay? So, we have a couple things on the docket we want to kind of go over. I know last time we kind of touched on quite a few subjects. Again, we're just sticking on what's relevant, what's coming out, all the new shit. Again, we might go off into a little bit of a rant about random things, but that's kind of what makes our podcast unique.
All right.
So, Ted, if you'd like to start us off, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, absolutely. Just want to go ahead and say happy birthday to my lovely wife.
Yes.
She turned another age older.
There you go.
And yeah, her birthday was on the 11th, so happy birthday to you. Just to sound a little gay, baby, I love you.
That's sweet. That
Oh,
was sweet.
all right, fuck you guys.
For
Anyway.
you listeners out there, that's snoo points. So
Snoo on Valentine's Day.
all
Who
right,
wants this dog? Sweet, man. What's up?
talk about it.
Same shit, different day. It's not a whole lot goes on in this crappy little town.
You know what's funny? You just called him by his legit name.
Oh, damn it! Oh,
I'm not sure I'm stopping this.
Oh yeah, no, let's not stop that.
stopping
No, let's keep that in there.
Well, the secret's out. The cat's out of the bag, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, we just introduced Tactical Pen, and he's supposed to be this big ass secret, and yeah, Ted just dropped the ball there.
Oh,
But unfortunately for you,
as far as anyone knows.
unlucky bastards, you'll never know what I look like.
That's true. Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Maybe we might let you know.
I'm sure Ted will fuck it up someday.
He looks like a panda. How about that?
But for now, it's a secret.
All right. Well,
So Ted,
So, Ted, any more secrets you want to go let out? You know, government secrets, you know, conspiracies.
Oh, yeah,
Area 51.
the Illuminati is comprised of Kanye West, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, as they are the pyramid of all that is something secretive.
Oh, with their special guest, let's go off and call that special guest Ops Manager.
Ops manager.
Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, I'd like to talk about that later sometime today.
All right.
Well, again, I'm not dropping names, but okay, Ted. So, what's on the docket today, sir?
Dude, okay. This is fucking pretty hype. The new 3DS, the long-awaited new 3DS, evading America until the 13th of February.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's new. That's a new. It's not like a normal 3DS. It's new. It has like has a face tracker, so like whenever you're playing your 3DS and shit, like you don't have to sit there in one fucking spot and just like not move ever and just whatever the fuck. No, you can fucking be loosey goosey with the 3DS. Processing power, graphical power, it's been upped. Nintendo on the game.
And for, you know, all of you gamers out there, that translates to snoo points for this weekend.
Yeah, Valentine's Day coming up here, and got the gamer lady. Well, give her a game. No, but seriously, a lot of the things that they were showcasing, including what I'm excited for, is the new Zelda Majora's Mask. Actually, it's not new. It's a port, a new 3D port with it's a little polished up, and it doesn't look like all Nintendo 64-ish. But they went ahead and took that and brought it to the 3DS. So we get to relive Majora's Mask once again, and dealing with that fucking moon that just smiles and grins at you as
That creepy ass moon.
it's gonna fucking crush your face and your soul.
The rapist moon.
The rapist moon.
So, is that gonna be one of the first games released on that?
Oh no! Like actually Majora's Mask it's still playable on the old 3DS.
Yeah, right.
But if you want to be that cool kid on the playground, definitely go out, buy the new 3DS. As you know, it sets up for everything else. And if you want to download like some games off off the eShop or Nintendo's online thing, it actually downloads it a hell of a lot faster than the old 3DS. Actually, it's been marked at 5 times faster to 10 times faster, depending on the file size. Just because of the processor alone. So, dude, that's a pretty huge thing, considering a little handheld there. And I think like even the PS Vitas, as much as I love mine, it still takes a while to download anything off of there. And just like the benchmark they put that up against the other, I was watching on YouTube there that the Vita actually downloaded the same size file of game as you would on the 3DS, a lot slower than the new 3DS is capable.
I like
so
that. Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
So I guess let me ask you the $1 million question that I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to know. What's the retail going for that right now?
Retail is, and this is the weird thing. This is what kind of irritates me. This is, if anything, this irks me about the whole deal there. The retail is the normal $199.99 or $95 wherever you may be. But here's the thing: like, it doesn't come with a charger. It like if you're a brand new to the 3DS experience, you have to actually go out, spend possibly, I'm gonna say maybe anywhere between $5 or $20 to get an actual charger for it if you don't have a existing 3DS already. So that's kind of shitty there. Oh, and I guess in the same token, like if you are upgrading from a DSi, which is the last generation, if you're upgrading from a DSi to the new 3DS, you can actually use the same charger.
Okay.
The only bad thing is if you're gonna go to like a game store or a specialty store, they kind of require you to have the charger with it. So if you just try to trade in your DSi for the new 3DS or get some money on that, you're not gonna get as much, or if any. They might even just say, no, sorry, we can't take it without the charger. But here's an additional charger for your new 3DS, and then there goes an additional.
So they will do that then. They're not gonna just try to take your fucking charger and then say, here's your new 3DS, go buy a charger.
Yeah, basically, they would do that.
Oh, okay.
They'll sell it to you.
Yeah, they'll sell you the charger.
Yeah, see, that's fucking odd as fuck, man. That's like trading in a car. And you got to bring all the the additions that come with your car, maybe all the money you put into your car, like Ram's tint, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Here's a car, but you got to buy your own tires."
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, thanks for the car," but
see, here's the thing, just kind of slightly off topic, it just boils down to what everything else is about. It's about the money.
Oh yeah, always. And like, I was expecting, with that being said, that the retail was actually going to be a little bit less than the actual full $200 rounding up.
Nice.
Because it's excluding the charger, even by like a difference of $5, if that's what the actual charge is going to be when you buy a brand new charger. I was actually expecting it to be a little bit cheaper for that fact. But what they were saying, what Nintendo said, I believe Reggie actually said it. Reggie said that they're giving the consumer the option. If they don't need a charger, then why give them a charger? And that's kind of like a shitty way of putting it, because if you're new to the family, of course you're going to need a charger. And then on top of that, if you're going to trade it in to get credit to put on the new 3DS, well, guess what? You don't have a charger anyways, because I believe some of the specialty stores actually require you to trade in your charger along with the old 3DS, in order to get full store credit or even any at all. So that's kind of shitty. But all in all, just from what I've seen, the little bit I played of the new 3DS, it's actually kind of worth it. I just, as smooth as it is, I was playing Smash Brothers on the 3DS, heck of a lot smoother, not as choppy, even though the old 3DS ran it fine.
Yeah, no,
but
it was good.
But like when I'm like, I love playing it to 3D. I can't play it not in 3D. It kind of irritates me because I'm not using the console at the full potential. So
Yeah,
I just
right.
went ahead and I'm trying to do that. And when I'm trying to play Smash Brothers, there's no fucking keeping that shit still. You're gonna be like fuck, because it's such an intense game. But on the new 3DS, it's nice because I can be as intense as I want to be, and not have to worry about losing my character because it blurs out and I'm not hitting that sweet spot. So, if anything, that's probably a really good reason to go ahead and grab it, because it's a pretty good deal there, with exception to the charger there.
So, okay. So we got Zelda coming out. I guess, what is it, like a re-release of Zelda?
It's a re-release of the Nintendo 64 game, Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask.
Okay, so on that note, the two things that come to my mind when I think Nintendo is obviously Super Mario Brothers, right?
Absolutely.
And Pokemon. So are there any plans to release any old versions of that? Are they going to drop anything new for it?
Actually, not that long ago, a couple of months ago, if not one or two more, they actually re-released Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and their Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is I'm sorry if I mix those up, but they actually re-released those with the 3D and all the hype graphics as you would like to see and been hoping for. Do you know, like, when I first started playing Pokemon, it was like on the original Game Boy.
The Game Boy,
The
yeah,
Game Boy,
yeah.
the fucking huge ass brick.
Big gray brick.
Yeah, the
no
big old
color.
gray brick. So badly I wish they would make like a 3D version of it. It's like, man, like I love Pokemon and stuff like that, but with the PlayStation at the time when it came out, and with the capabilities of the N64, it's like, why aren't they doing this? And like the closest I ever got was Pokemon Stadium, which was fun.
I love Stadium, man.
Which was fun, but if you didn't have the friends to
link up with online
to link
and
with
shit, yeah.
up, or even bring their own cartridge and their
Yeah,
own
yeah, I
little
remember
adapter
that, I
there,
remember that.
like it's kind of pointless, because then you're stuck there playing against your friends, but with stock Pokemon, which then doesn't give me the ability to play my Pokemon that I spent hours and hours and months trying to get all to level 100.
You
Okay,
got
so
something?
yeah, it's so back when the last 3DS came out, there's obviously a lot of Pokemon fans out there. Which
Fuck
is
yeah.
Why,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Which is why Pokemon is still growing at such a rapid pace.
Yeah.
Now, Nintendo went off and released a special edition Pikachu 3DS, I believe.
Yeah.
Now, are they going to be releasing another Pokemon edition?
See, there's no announcements of that so far. The only two special edition new 3DS consoles
Releases, yeah.
are Majora's Mask, which is pretty badass. It has the mask on the front cover there. It's all
Zelda,
gold.
dude. Hell yeah.
It's pretty fucking sick. And also Monster Hunter, which I'm a fan of. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. They actually have a console with that, which is silver with a blue dragon on there. I believe it's a dragon, but it looks pretty sick. I'm excited for that game as well. I love hunting me some monsters.
Okay, so it's with the with the new release of the 3DS and everything, and it's for all you listeners out there, if you can't tell by the name Tactical Panda, I'm not exactly Mexican or white. It's,
So you guys try to figure that out.
yeah,
You
so
try
it's
to figure that out.
So it's obviously I have to go off and stick to my heritage, and it's go off and go back to Sony. Anything
shit.
coming out from Sony? I mean,
Good question. I like
Dude,
that.
actually, Sony has quite a bit coming out here. Too much to name. I think I kind of threw this out there last time. There's this game here called Dying Light. It's kind of an open world. I don't know if you're familiar with Far Cry 4 or any of the Far Cry games.
I am.
It's kind of open world. Go and check that out. It's all about killing the zombies, surviving the night, making sure that you don't get your ass killed. And my favorite thing, because I used to do this, parkour. There's a lot of parkour in there, jumping and stuff like that, and leveling up and stuff. And the more you I like it because the more you parkour, you level up that particular field, your athleticism. The more you kill zombies and just bash the shit in, guess what? It's actually leveling up your killing abilities.
I like that.
And then also, if you're able to survive, if you're a survivor and you know the places to go, it actually will level up your survivor level, which gives you various different options as far as creating new items, weapons, enhancing weapons. Dude, I got a fucking sword that has a fucking blowtorch on it.
Nice.
It's a fucking heated fucking sword just slicing through fucking zombies like fucking butter.
Nice.
It's fucking amazing. And actually, it's funny to say because my mother-in-law actually she found out that I really wanted the game and I liked it a lot, and she went out and actually got it for me. It was really nice sentiment there. I appreciate that.
Aww. Thank you, mama-in-law.
Thank you, mom-in-law.
Wow, Ted's just full of sweet comments tonight.
I know,
Yes,
right?
I'm not sure. Well, you know what? Yeah, this is like a Valentine's Day episode. I'm really starting to kind of figure that out now. I'm not really sure about anything that we're talking about is going to be relevant anymore because it seems like Ted's just in this tangent about how much he loves things and loves people.
I
But
love
you know,
things.
it's
I love lamp.
I love turtles.
only because us as guys and us being competitive, we can't have them go off and show us up. And so it's I'd like to go off and just throw this out there. I did go and spend $90 to go off and have flowers delivered to my girlfriend's work.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
nice. Damn. Look at you. Good job. Good job,
Yeah.
Ted. Where you at?
I'm married, so fuck everything else. That's where I'm at. I love turtles.
I love turtles. All right. But yeah, all in all, to wrap everything up, new 3DS, definitely check it out. If you trick your friend into buying it so you can check it out and stuff like that.
So what are we gonna give this ultimately from like on a elementary school grade?
On an elementary school grade,
What are we gonna give it?
I'm actually gonna go ahead and give it a B plus.
Big fat B.
Only a B, only because of the price minus the charger, which is stupid. It is kind of stupid, but definitely go and check it out.
Nintendo, cut that shit out.
Cut your shit out.
Just throw in the charger.
Cut
okay.
it out.
Okay, so we're gonna give that a B.
B.
All right, so that's our rating on that. Moving on, I guess.
So
I just want to give a little thing here, a little disclosure, if you will. A little disclaimer, I guess. So that was pretty standard for TED Talk. I think the game is that the console is gonna be very important. It's gonna be very it's gonna be one of those things that you guys are gonna be fucking with out there if you guys go off and purchase it. It's gonna be very I'm gonna be using that word a lot, relevant. It's gonna be very relevant to what's going on today. So I like that. However, this is gonna be, and Ted didn't mention this. This is gonna be outside of that. This is gonna be a very odd conversation that we're gonna be coming up with next year. Something I asked Ted the other day after I was listening to a podcast. I hit him up, I texted him, I said, "Hey Ted, okay, so what's next on the docket? What are we going to be talking about episode 2 on?" He threw out some shit. So what I went ahead and did was I went off and did my homework, researched it, and I'm just it's fucking weird, man. It's weird. It's not something I was expecting to do in episode 2. I thought we were just gonna kind of. I think there's a lot of comedic value in there, but I thought we were gonna be talking about something that makes sense to people. This don't make no goddamn sense to me. I've seen many of weird things you guys can imagine. I've done many weird things you couldn't imagine, but this shit just takes the cake. He texted it to me. I went and looked it up.
Just real quick, just as a disclaimer, just throwing this
I
out
don't
there.
know.
It's if it's weirding out Ted, then you guys are royally fucked.
I'm doing and I've seen some weird shit. Like again, one of those old things. It's one of those I'm sure everybody's seen Two Girls One Cup.
that was
Fucking weird and disgusting, creep me out.
That was hot.
I saw.
Eat that shit.
I've seen some dude get fucking fucked by a horse online. You ever see Asian fart porn?
God no.
If you guys have never seen that, all you listeners out there, go look up Asian fart porn. Again, I'm just warning you, not something you're gonna be into. But then again, there's a lot of people. You might be. I don't know. It's just one of those disgusting fucking things. I'll never
No,
watch
dude,
again.
because
But,
the Germans have the Shiza videos and stuff.
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So,
There's
people love shit.
tentacle
It's-
porn.
Tentacle porn.
A lot of people out there go off and do a lot of weird shit, and the way I kind of go off and figure it is different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, that's
Literal strokes.
That's Tactical Panda's line. I think we're gonna make some shirts for that. Different
Yeah.
strokes for different folks. So with that said, Ted, why don't you go off and give these listeners something to really think about? Why don't you
So,
tell them what's going on?
so you think like you see Lady Gaga and shit,
Yeah.
and then you're like, wow, that bitch is weird. And then you see her dressed in a meat suit, and then you're like, no, she's really fucking weird.
This is one of those Lady Gaga meets Madonna meets Kanye West meets Andy Warhol kind of shit.
Meets fucking who knows.
So basically, it's a clusterfuck.
It's a clusterfuck of bizarreness.
It's a Charlie Foxtrot of a bunch of different shit. Die Antwoord.
There it is.
There it is.
Die Antwoord.
Die Antwoord. They're well known for, I believe their first hit to me, anyways. Enter the Ninja.
I think that's what it was. That was the song that made them.
And I Think You're Freaky, not think with the F. I Think You're Freaky, and dude,
I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay, so I don't know if you're familiar with them, but okay, so.
Yeah, I'm going to sit back and drink my beer now. I'm letting Ted do this because I can't even talk about it.
Well, actually...
This shit creeps me out, so I'm going to let him talk.
Actually, at a certain point, within their career and stuff like that, because they've been out for quite a few years now, actually, Lady Gaga reached out to them. They're like, oh, they're really eccentric, they're really weird and stuff like that, just like me. Hey, Diane Word, would you guys like to go on tour with me? Fucking...
Oh, they went on tour with her?
No.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
No. The fucking whole band is like, Lady Gaga, fuck you. They just straight up, and they have this. They actually have a music video. It's called "Fatty Boom Boom," and it actually makes fun of Lady Gaga and her eccentric ways. Okay. They even have her, or not Lady Gaga, like her, but it's a lookalike, and she's wearing a meat suit, kind of going through South Africa because that's where they're from. Just with fucking lions and shit like that.
Diane Word was making fun of Lady Gaga for being too weird?
No, they were making fun of Lady Gaga because they're like, because Lady Gaga's like, oh, you guys are pretty fucking weird, so why don't you guys go on tour with me because I'm weird too. And they're like, no, fuck you, we're not as weird as you are, but they are.
But yeah, no, I was gonna say that's weird.
Yeah, no, that's
for these guys,
that's pretty fucking weird.
If you don't know who these guys are, for those people to go and say that you're fucking weird, so Lady Gaga is ridiculous. Well, that's like Rosie O'Donnell telling somebody we can't hang out because you're
that's
you're
like,
fatter carpet muncher.
Yeah, you're too lesbian for me.
Yeah, you're too dyke for me.
Yeah, and
you're too much of a fat dyke for me.
You're not.
And
you're
as
not
we
what
know,
we want.
Rosie O'Donnell is pretty much the poster child for being
for fat dykes.
For a fat carpet muncher. Yes.
Yeah, not saying that we don't like lesbians or anything like that.
Oh no, I love.
Don't get
get
that mixed up. We just don't like Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about the derogatory dyke term, but then again, I'm not. Nothing against you guys. I just don't like Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, Rosie.
Even if Rosie O'Donnell was straight, I mean, a skinny supermodel, straight as an arrow, she'd still be a dyke.
Yeah, because even back in the day when she was she was air quote straight on was it Harriet the Spy, that Nickelodeon movie?
Yeah, she was a full-blown...
No, still, it's like, Rosie, stop. No, fuck.
Yeah, Rosie, cut that shit out.
Cut that shit out. But getting back on...
Yeah, get on that.
Getting back on topic here. A reason why we're bringing up Diane Ward is because they are going to appear in a movie.
They are.
A rated R movie. It's called Chappie. Chappie. And I guess the movie's so hype right now and stuff because they are appearing in it. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen the trailer for it. I believe that the trailer just released last night or the night before. I haven't gotten around to seeing it. All I heard was that they're gonna actually appear in that. I'm kind of excited to see it only because I want to see what the fuck why are they in this movie?
Yeah.
They wouldn't go on tour with Lady Gaga, but they'll be in this movie. So I'm kind of like, what's this movie about? I wonder if it's actually anything kind of like a Guar back in the day. They had that one movie, Guar movie, Phallus in Wonderland.
Yeah, Guar.
And that was basically like an hour and a half to 2 hour music video of Guar music. And that was pretty fucking sick. I
throwing feces on people and shit.
Exactly like that.
Guar is
Guar is cool, as would say.
Didn't they just lose one of their members? Was it the drummer? Or
oh no, that was the
guitarist?
lead singer, dude.
Oh, the lead singer.
The lead singer, Odaris Oranges.
There you go. Yeah.
He actually passed away recently. unfortunately, to the metal music community. I remember listening to his music when I was little and stuff like that, and it was just hilarious, especially Sadama Gogo and Sick of You. It is so awesome, so awesome.
Go-Go.
But it was really good music. Sad that we had to lose him. Also, with that being said, actually, there is a huge petition going around on the gaming community right now to put Odaris Harangus in the new Mortal Kombat game that's coming out in March. They want
I
him to
would
be
be
a
okay
character.
with that. That would be pretty fucking
No,
badass.
because like the whole premise of Gwar is that they're not from Earth. They're from another planet.
Yeah,
they're
that's what I'm
trying
saying.
to enslave
Perfect.
Earth.
That'd be perfect.
So, like, why the fuck not? Like, Mortal Kombat already has like all kinds of weird shit in there and different fucking species from different places and shit. You know, of course, you have your Earth realm defending the Earth and shit. Why not put Odaris in there? That'd be a really sick thing. Once we get around to it, we will put the link to that petition. If you guys feel free,
Sign up on that.
Feel free to sign up and stuff. I already have my name in there because I think that would be a very, very fucking awesome thing to do.
So
Especially for Odaris, someone that or Gwar in general, because they played a pretty big part.
I'm gonna get on
his
two
career,
things
or
I
his
think,
life.
and I'm totally in agreement with you on that. So evidently, I did actually watch the trailer yesterday, and I'm just gonna keep going on in regards to that how that happened. So Ted was right. The trailer just got released recently, and it is for Chappie. So this is actually something that I saw yesterday, and actually Tactical Panda is gonna really like the whole concept behind it. Ted actually just stepped away to grab a beer, so I know Ted's listening, but I did actually watch Chappie yesterday,
Yeah?
the trailer, and it is about the robot. Remember, we were talking at Circle
okay.
K when we were grabbing some brew, and I told him I think it's a robot. I think it's a robot thing. So it is actually about a robot, and the funny thing is because Diane Word is so weird, this actually seems like a very serious movie.
No shit.
You'll have to go off and watch the trailer. For you guys who haven't seen it, just go check it out. It's called Chappie. It's Chappie, and it is about a robot. It's actually on a main YouTube page that promotes very very new films that are coming out in theaters and whatnot. And it's actually I'm gonna look that up. But in the meantime, it is about a robot. And is it movie clip? There it is. Okay, it's on movie clips, trailers, and the one that I actually found it on was Sony Pictures Entertainment page on YouTube. So this is going to be a pretty hype movie. They're actually promoting the hell out of it. It looks like a big movie. It's actually about a robot who is trained to go off and be a cop.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
it's very RoboCop-ish. But the difference between, I don't know, let's say artificial intelligence or iRobot with Will Smith, this robot actually has its own feelings. It actually develops feelings, and it's trained to go off and help with the cops. The funny thing about it is that just like, I don't know if you've ever seen what was that movie, Real Steel with Hugh Jackman, Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, Hugh Jackman's in this movie as well.
What?
He's the main guy who helps build Chappie. I think
That's pretty crazy because
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman doesn't like guns.
he doesn't like guns, and that's something that we're gonna probably have in the next episode about with Tactical
Fucking
Panda.
Stupid.
We're gonna go off into the whole Liam Neeson thing and Wolverine. Liam Neeson, cut that shit out. Okay, we're gonna be talking about that next time. So yeah, Chappie, Diane Wood, fucking weird bunch of people. They have a huge following, so apparently they're doing something right. I'm not a fan. I tried giving a couple of their songs a good 30-second listen. Couldn't bring myself to get through it. But I do love their music videos. Their music videos are fucking bizarre. It looks like they put a lot of time and planning into that. It's very unique shit.
There's definitely a lot of creativity in there
Yeah.
and stuff. And for that, hats off to them. As far as like lyrically and stuff goes, they're kind of odd and stuff like that. Even though I listen to fucking like Japanese metal and shit like that, and I don't understand what they're saying anyways. Just kind of like as far as lyrically goes, the music videos are pretty funny to see and stuff like that because they're so eccentric. That's honestly all I have to really say about that.
They're eccentric.
I am excited to see Chappie, even if it is about RoboCop. But
It's a very serious movie. It's kind of like Transformers meets RoboCop.
see that's
Meets
pretty
Real
interesting.
Steel. I like the whole idea. It's very unique. The robot's different looking compared to most robot movies.
So they're not going to be starring in the movie.
I don't know. I've only seen them when you sent me that link to check the shit out. They might be. I don't know who they're playing if they are in there. Again, it's kind of up in there. But I'm willing to bet that that's a serious thing because when I actually started watching Diane Wood videos, it actually came up as a suggestion.
Oh,
so
really?
I would assume that they're going to be in there regardless. So out of creativity, I give you guys an A. Out of your following and doing your independent thing, I'm giving you guys an A. So again, not a big fan, but I still respect the artistry behind it. So Diane Wood, turn that shit up.
Hell yeah, turn it up. I give him an A also for being eccentric and just not being the normal Kanye bullshit. Dude, okay, speaking of Kanye.
I want to talk about Kanye.
Oh, okay.
I do want to talk about
All right. Dude, Grammys. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay, Beck.
With Beck.
Beck.
Beck, I'm sorry.
No, Beck. Dude, okay.
Okay, so really quick.
You know about this.
With me and the listeners who don't know, I don't pay attention to that kind of shit. And so I have no clue what the hell happened.
Well, that's okay.
Let me
because
tell you guys.
All we need to do is just tell you, and you're going to be like, what the fuck?
Let me tell you something about Tactical Panda. Tactical Panda doesn't actually have a house. Tactical Panda actually lives like in a bunker somewhere. We've known this guy for a very long time. That we were kind of discussing how we met him in the last episode. Tactical Panda doesn't have a house. Tactical Panda doesn't have electricity. He doesn't have shit. Tactical Panda lives in a bunker. He trains like 16 hours a day, and he just eats. Bamboo all fucking day. So this guy don't watch the Grammys. He don't have TV. He knew about Kanye West last week when we showed him who he was and we talked about him. You don't listen to rap music. This guy just trains.
And I'll tell you guys, just touching base with the whole movie Chappie real quick because I just watched the preview. By the way, it looks really fucking awesome. I really do want to go see it. But I'll tell you why I think I would often relate to that because if you guys go off and go out and watch the preview, the robot, he's learning English, he's learning to go off and be a human being, and so his English is extremely broken. And I will tell you, before I went off and met Ted and Ted, I spoke like that, and so
like Tactical Panda, yes,
much like that.
And so it's I can relate. Go see it. It looks like a badass movie. But anyways, back to talking about how I live in a bunker.
Chappie, turn that shit up. Give you guys an A for that movie as well.
We'll definitely be there at midnight to watch the premiere.
I might just get my chap on.
Yeah, let's get our chaps.
We're just gonna be a couple of chappies.
We're gonna be some old chaps watching some Chappie with
I like
our chaps.
Smoke a cigar and we'll just drink some tea.
Indeed, and crumpets.
I like me a good Earl Grey just as much as the next gent.
Fuck yeah, Earl Grey all the way. Anyways, let's get back to fucking Kanye. Dude.
Just do it. What the fuck, Kanye?
What the fuck, Kanye? Seriously, dude?
Ooh.
Okay, what the fuck did he say? What did he say
this is
to
what happened.
CNN? Like, that's fucking stupid.
So this is what happened. This is what I heard and what I did my research on. So Kanye... and again, I'm sure you guys, a lot of you listeners out there, watch the Grammys. Kanye, dude, you're a fucking idiot, bro. Okay, so what happened was, let me just give you guys a breakdown. If you guys live in bunkers or in foxholes like Tactical Panda does, what happened was, back in I don't know how, maybe a year or two ago, a couple of years.
No, it's been
this
quite
whole
a while, actually.
This whole Taylor Swift thing. So let me just kind of touch on that real quick, kind of refresh your memory. So Taylor Swift won an award for some shit. Again, don't care, don't remember, but it's not the point. Kanye West wanted to pull a dick move, got up on stage, interrupted her whole little speech, her little thank you speech, said that Beyonce should have got the damn award. Apparently she had the best album of all time, or whatever. Acted like a complete fucking fool, jumped in front of everybody, in front of national television, in front of everybody in the audience. Complete dick move.
He's trying to earn his new points.
Complete dick move.
And on top of that, when Beyonce won her award, she pulled Taylor Swift on stage and be like, you know what? I remember when I got my first Grammy. Fuck it. You come up here and you do your speech.
Yeah.
See, brownie points to Beyonce. That's pretty badass. That's respect.
Very good, Beyonce.
Respect.
I'm still questioning your whole marriage.
Well, who doesn't? But
whatever. Anyway, so Kanye West recently did try to pull the same shit on Beck. During the Grammys, right? It was the Grammys again.
It was the Grammys.
Beck won, best album of the year. Right. Kanye pulls some fucking dick shit again and tries to go up on stage and pulls the same shit. But then I think he caught himself about midway. They did get him on camera actually going up on the stage. He didn't get as close as he did in the last little event, but he did manage to, I guess, stop himself, turn back around, and go back down into the audience.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking, a lot of shit, saying that Beck doesn't respect artistry, and he just doesn't understand the craft of music and how it was just disrespectful to real artists. And I'm doing quote fingers, real artists like himself, and Beyonce and all this other crap. I don't know, Kanye, you're full, man. I watched a lot of interviews about with you since then. Listened to a lot of radio interviews, a lot of on film videos, where you're actually interviewing in person. He's a weird motherfucker. That's why I threw Kanye into that whole mix with Diane Wood.
Yeah, no, because
He's weird, bro.
no, like seriously, I put Diane Word on a high, a very very much higher pedestal than I do Kanye.
Yeah.
Only because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Beck's been around for quite a while.
Oh yeah.
And not only that, Beck, him alone he plays like 15, anywhere between I think 12 to 15 different instruments on his own, and he makes his own he makes his albums. I'm not too sure if he makes his own albums and produces them like that, but I know for a fact that he actually plays his own instruments, puts them all together.
His own songs.
And like, who the fuck does that?
He writes his own material. I do know that he produces a lot of his shit.
Who the fuck does that? They're like, seriously, Kanye, how many people did it take to make your music?
He's a damn fool, man. Kanye West, I don't know. I mean, from all the two friends sitting next to me, I got Panda, and then I got Ted. I don't know if they're really big into the rap, but I've been listening to Kanye. I've been listening to Kanye since back in the day. He was good. I liked the guy a lot before he kind of blew up.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot of music with a lot of underground people and shit like that, and I heard a lot of his mixtapes back in the day before he became famous. This dumbass goes off and gets in a car accident, gets pretty fucking damaged. He ends up breaking his damn mouth. He released his first single, which made him a mainstream artist, was Through the Wire. So this guy actually broke his jaw and everything like that. He actually had to get surgery done and get reconstructive surgery on his chin, on his jaw, whatever. And he actually had a lot of wires, looping through his mouth, through his teeth. So when he wrote Through the Wire, it was about him getting into that car accident, almost dying. And if you guys go off and listen to that song in comparison to a lot of his new shit, that song is real raw. The production sucks. The lyrics were they were real. They were very heartfelt lyrics. It was basically talking about him and his whole situation. And the audio was for shit because the guy actually rapped on the microphone with his mouth wired shut. I don't know if you guys knew that, but his mouth was actually entirely closed.
Wow.
He was actually rapping through his teeth. He wasn't able to move his lips or anything.
Wow. Damn.
So,
okay.
Kanye, I commend you for that. That was on some real shit.
Yeah.
The problem is, bro, is you got cocky. You blew up, and it seemed like overnight you went from a real MC, a true person who wrote a shit, produced. Because Kanye was a producer before anything. He actually made a lot of beats for a lot of mainstream people today. Mm-hmm. But even back in the day, a lot of the music that we listened to on the radio, that was good back then. A lot of people don't know that, but Kanye produced a lot of that shit. He was actually the beat maker. Then he decided, hey, I could rap too. So he ends up getting in that accident. And then decided to cut, he dropped Through the Wire. It was a great song. It was phenomenal. The first couple albums of his were fantastic. This dude just got caught up with a bunch of the fucking Hollywood hype, the bullshit. And you know what? I don't know what it is, man. I really think fame does fuck with people.
No,
It's really fucking with people.
Fame fucks with a lot of people, believe me. You think you know someone that's really humble and stuff like that, and then just right away they're going off and shaving their head, or just going batshit crazy.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Anyways, well, she's fine now. She's everything. She's back to normal. But yeah, no, like I didn't know that about Kanye. Unfortunately, when they took out those wires, they obviously cut the wrong wires, and he just fucking went two fucking balls to the wall.
I think they attached something to his head. And
Yeah,
when they
no,
cut
they
that was like
they
some
fucking
sort
did
of,
some shit
they
wrong.
fucked him up.
No, they fucked him up pretty bad.
Kanye, you don't need the money, but I think you need to go back to your surgeon and you might want to sue.
What trips me out though,
You got fucked up. Something got crossed there.
What trips me out though is the fact that even though Kanye is with Kim Kardashian, why is he still trying to get in Beyonce's pants?
I was about to say that. No, I was actually about to say it because you said something about how he was trying to get snooze new points with Beyonce doing that Grammy shit for the second time.
It makes no sense.
Kanye West knows that she's married to Jay-Z. Jay-Z pretty much put Kanye on. You know, he owes Jay-Z a lot of shit. Why are you trying to fuck your boss's wife?
Yeah, exactly.
When your boss is right there?
Yeah.
You know, it's like he's got Kim Kardashian. To me, very overrated. I'm not gonna lie though, she's a very attractive woman.
Yeah, she
you
is.
know,
She
if I
is.
were married, yeah, dude, I'd have my fist all up in that asshole, bro. But here's the problem: is that dude don't appreciate. I really wouldn't appreciate it. And you know what? Now you know what, Kanye. Okay, I would probably be hitting up on Beyonce too.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not like a fan. You know, I have a very particular taste in women, and those kind of women just ain't my thing. Again, I ain't talking shit, but Kim Kardashian, I don't know, dude. I don't. She's a very attractive woman, and again, I say this with respect. She's a very attractive woman. You know, some people, you know, they would suck the fart out of that asshole. You know, but
Panda.
there's some. I don't know. How do you feel about Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, dude. Seriously, put it on blast.
Put your do your thing. Just go off, man. Just whatever.
Okay,
whatever.
so it's first thing is Kanye West. He can go suck a big fat bowl of baby dicks.
There you go.
Oh, baby,
It's,
that's awesome. That's that.
You go off and take away the whole, you know, interrupting Grammys and, you know, try to go off and, you know, it's screw his boss's wife and all the other fucked up shit he's done. It's as Ted and Ted know here, I'm extremely patriotic. It's, you know, I have my morals and my values set in the right place, and so
America.
it's I definitely go off and appreciate, you know, the work military, law enforcement, firefighters go off and you know risk every day. But for Kanye West to go off and be like, rapping is just as dangerous as him going as a soldier going to war or a police officer.
Oh, he
on the
said
streets.
that? I
Yeah,
never
no,
said
he
that.
did
did
actually
say
say
that?
that.
He
Good
did.
point. Good.
He says rapping is just as dangerous. He says he risked his life every day going to work.
Because everyone fucking hates him and he's a dumbass.
That
and
has
why
nothing to
would
do
you-
with his music. It has to do with his shitty attitude.
Yeah, no, that's
If I had an attitude like that, I'd be afraid to go to work every goddamn day working at the Circle K.
Right?
You know, or being a garbage man, or being a taxidermist.
Working in the call center.
I would be a taxidermist.
Ops manager.
And if I had that kind of attitude, I can sit in my goddamn office every day, which would be my home, and I would just be a taxidermist. I'd just be stuffing dead animals. Why is there any risk involved in that? I don't know, because the animal's already dead. However, with that kind of attitude, I guess
be
it's
at
dangerous.
risk.
Dude.
It's always dangerous.
Dude, dead bear spirit. Could happen.
But
It's always a risk.
anyways, but you
it's a
know,
risk.
back to the topic at hand. As far as Kim Kardashian, it's you know, like Ted said earlier, different strokes for different folks. That is my line. Everybody knows that. I'm more the type of guy, you know, to where it's if I can trap a white girl with Victoria's Secret iPhones and Starbucks, I'm down for that.
I'm down for that.
All
Just
right,
like-
awesome.
White girls out there, if you got an iPhone and you got Starbucks and you got a man, he had something to do with that. He had something to do with just that. Even if you had that shit before, I feel like there's always a Mexican or a brother somewhere in the corner that's planning this shit. You know, because white women were not born taken. White women, you know, women are little, they grow up and be, you know, eventually will either become really attractive or ugly as shit. Right? But if you are a white woman of age, ladies, listen, and you own an iPhone and you go to Starbucks at least more than 3 times a motherfucking week and you find yourself with the man, your man did something for you to get that. Now, you probably bought it yourself. You think you bought that shit yourself.
But it was planned.
But how do we know that there's not some guy in the fucking corner behind the Starbucks thinking like, you know, I'm about to just like, I'm gonna make sure she gets that Starbucks. Probably threatens the manager or some shit. You know, it could be a bunch of like Middle Eastern motherfuckers that just don't want to serve whites. You know, they're like, no, you can't come in and buy no coffee. But that brother went and threatened poor Abdul and said, you're going to serve that white woman. That woman walks out with that coffee. She doesn't even know that the stranger behind the Starbucks bought that shit or convinced the workers to make that for her. Right? That's how you trap a white woman. That's how you trap a white woman.
Moral of the story, half the work is behind the scenes.
You guys don't know it, but it's always behind the scenes. That's how you trap a white woman.
Going back onto topic of
We're like, what's
of Kanye, I'm gonna, you know, A to F. I'm gonna go ahead and say fuck you, Kanye. You're stupid.
you got a big effort just to fuck you up. Turn that shit down, Kanye.
Yeah, no, seriously, dude. Do your homework. Do your research before you open up your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Look at what Beck has done throughout his years. Your music really ain't shit.
His music.
Respect to you at the beginning. This new information I heard, awesome. Now
You're damn full, man.
you're fucking fool.
You're damn full. So yeah,
Panda.
Kanye F.
Yeah. So it's I had you at a D minus. You know, only because it's the beats in your music. I love having them in my workout playlist.
Oh, he's got sick beats. He does have some sick
But
beats.
after finding out about this whole Grammy shit again, and it's you trying to go off and be this whole asshole trying to go off and get in Beyonce's pants again. It's gonna go off and drop you down to an F.
Yeah.
That's a big fat F for me.
Yeah,
And-
like, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Like, I was just gonna say, if for whatever miracle by God reason this gets to Kanye, dude, Beyonce's sister should have beat your fucking ass in that elevator.
True story.
You need to be bitch slapped, bro, to the point where you lose your false teeth and get new false teeth in. Because you fucked up, bro.
No.
You fucked up.
Bitch slap you so hard that the false teeth that replace the false teeth that you have are broken, and you need to get new false teeth.
I think they just need to hit you so goddamn hard that your fucking teeth fall out, and the only beats that you can make is with a bunch of mashed potatoes swishing through your gums.
Oh, that'd be a good song, actually.
That would.
Because what you need is a wake up call. It's and if that takes for another close call with death or life or whatever you want to go off and however you want to go off and look at it, and you have to go off and get your mouth wired shut again, then so be it. But wake the fuck up.
And you know who I hope does it? I just want to. The last thing I'm gonna say. This is what I want to say because I can just envision this happening.
Yeah.
Kanye West is gonna burn so many goddamn bridges. You are gonna get like the weakest motherfuckers in the music game, and I'm talking not musically, speaking, but I'm talking like the nerdiest, fucking weakest looking fucking bunch of musicians in the game, right?
Yeah.
You got like Beck. I want Beck. I want like Moby. I want like
Moby's due for a Grammy of the Year.
I want Moby.
Or
I
Album of the
want
Year.
I want Beck. I want for some reason Gwen Stefani comes in my head. I want Gwen Stefani. I just want a bunch of white people who look horrible bald to form this posse, if you will.
Yeah.
Pitchforks and all. And I just want everybody just to fucking ambush Kanye's house and just beat the living shit out of him. That's what I want done. I just want, just the most randomest fucking people. And matter of fact, I'm probably even going to throw in John Mayer in that bitch. Because
Dude.
John Mayer strikes me as a little bitch, but
No.
musically he's amazing.
No, John Mayer
I'm
would be
just
the
saying.
first to organize that, actually.
I can see John Mayer.
No, he's the root of American Evil.
I can see that.
You know what? It's Rob Dyrdek, professional skateboarder.
Yeah.
Poster boy for DC Monster.
I rock him.
He went off and did a song with John Mayer. I don't know if you guys go off and know this.
I didn't
really?
But,
No.
but he went off and did a song with John Mayer because it's you guys remember back when Rob Dyrdek had the show Fantasy Factories?
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Fantasy Factory.
Well, him and
Robin
John Mayer
Big.
went off and were screwing around and went off and came out of the club, drunk. They weren't really drunk. They were just acting drunk. Well, guess what? I mean, fucking TMZ, other fucking magazines, whatever, went off, got
Blew it
pictures, and it blew up. I mean, and it's this news got back to his mom and his family, and it tore them apart. It just broke their hearts. And so, John Mayer and Rob Dyrdek went off and made a song for Rob Dyrdek's mom.
Oh, wow.
Together.
Okay.
And so, I hope we throw Rob Dyrdek in that collection, too.
We could throw in Rob
No, we
Dyrdek.
can
And
throw
you know
Rob
what?
Dyrdek
Let me just
in
throw out a wild card because the man doesn't do music, but this would be the cherry on my fucking, posse Sunday, if you will, right? This is what I fucking want, okay? Because now I'm getting into the good shit. Okay, so we throw in all those people I just mentioned. Again, I'm not going to go over the goddamn list, but here's who should be the main motherfucker. The guy with the muscle. You got a mob, you got the mafia, and you have to have your muscle.
Dude, okay.
Right? Scariest motherfucker, right here.
With that
Ready?
being said, you're thinking Dr. Evil.
No, I'm not. Well, you know what? That could be one of them. No, he could be the mastermind behind it all, but I need muscle. Okay.
Oh, okay.
John Mayer could run the shit. I think Dr. Evil could be like the behind the scenes motherfucker with all the technology.
Yeah.
Which is good. You need a cold motherfucker like that, someone who's gonna like out his son.
Really
Okay, so who's the
calculated.
muscle?
This is the muscle, not a musician, but Rick motherfucking Moranis. Rick Moranis. from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Dude,
Rick
no.
Moranis. Rick motherfucking Moranis. Rick Ice Cold, I'll chop a bitch in half Moranis. Rick, I'm gonna go and slap my motherfucking grandmother. She don't give me my goddamn allowance on my motherfucking 12th birthday. Moranis. That's who I want.
That's gonna be the motherfucker who kicks in the door.
That will be the guy. No, Rick Moranis is gonna be the motherfucker that's gonna kick down a goddamn door and he's gonna chop your kids up. Why? Because, honey, I cut the kids. That's what I want. Rick motherfucking Rick Ice colder than a motherfucking cold ice box with Moranis. That man. Evil as fuck and would look really nasty balls.
Oh, no, that would be...
Rick Moranis.
That would be... You know what?
And you know who else we could throw in there? Real quick. I'm sorry. I know who else we could throw in there. But it would kind of tip the scale a little bit. Because you got a bunch of weak-ass motherfucking people, right?
No, like...
No, they're hardcore?
They're
Okay,
not
so
weak
they're
by
hardcore.
any means. They're
So then
hardcore as
we're
shit.
gonna throw in... We're gonna throw in fucking Walter White. We're gonna throw in Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Dude,
Looks amazing bald.
Do you know who else? Fucking Snow.
Snow, the rapper Snow.
The rapper
my
Snow.
God.
Okay, no.
I'm done. I'm done with
Snow.
this conversation.
Last one. Okay, last one completely out of the water. You viewers will not go off and know who this person is. Only the three of us will go off and know.
I just want to let you guys know
This
when you're
person
viewing
will
this,
go
you're
off and
viewing this on audio.
Yeah. So you
This
listeners,
is what he meant.
Yes.
Recorded live.
You listeners.
Listeners.
But however,
Pre-recorded.
myself, Ted, and Ted will go off and know he's known as the real boy.
Oh,
He drops
the
a
real
beat every
boy.
now and then, but he'd be included in that too.
Yeah, and that's going to be his code name. We will be talking about Real Boy a lot. Real Boy is a stone cold motherfucker. Rick, I was going to call him Rick Boy. Real Boy would be in there for sure. Okay.
Let me go off and tell you a little bit more about Real Boy. Real Boy,
Real
he's
Boy.
the type of person to where he'd be sipping Ciroc on the pier,
Crab fishing.
crab fishing with some senior citizens.
Okay, so you know what? When we get this audio up, Real Boy, I hope you listen to this. You know who you are. Real Boy, we fucking love you, man. You're ice cold motherfucker, dude. I respect you. You're one of the funniest motherfuckers out there. And as a matter of fact, I think, and if we can make this a unanimous decision, I would really like to have a Real Boy come down here
As like
one
a
day.
special guest.
As a special guest,
No.
and just drop his shit, dude.
No, dude. Real Boy needs to get up in here.
I really wanted Real
Up
Boy
in
in here
here.
originally.
No, dude.
I did want Real Boy in the whole podcast and all the podcasts.
No, well, we'll go ahead and do Real Boy for one of our.
We need to make him a special guest.
We're special guests
Definitely,
here.
yeah.
And then, it's all up to him.
Because
we all know that Real Boy's fucking schedule is just busy.
Okay.
Busy.
we could always go out to Real Boy though. I mean,
We can.
Okay, so we are gonna go to Real Boy, and here's the thing. I don't know when this is gonna come, but I promise you it'll come soon. Maybe by my plan. Maybe we should do like a special little anniversary kind of thing for
dude.
Real Boy. Maybe like our 10th episode.
We'll see what we can
See what
plan.
we do.
Actually,
Because so Tactical Panda, again, just so you guys know, is a regular. Tactical Panda will be here as often as he can be here, but he is a regular. It's TNT Explosive Podcast, but Tactical Panda is part of the group.
he's in there between the T and the T. Decide which one.
Figure that one out. And Tactical Panda is actually the one who makes the explosions because he's tactical.
'Cause he's
But
tactical.
Real Boy, you guys are gonna have a treat with Real Boy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about him a lot. If you guys want to get Real Boy on, again, like us, add us, do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, look us up
follow
on
us follow
Facebook.
us.
Let us know how bad you want to know the mystery.
Real Boy.
We're going to be on YouTube also.
Yes.
Feel free to let us know, hey, you fucking motherfuckers, who the fuck's Real Boy? Because until we feel that it is time to release, he's fucking like Goro. He's fucking Goro.
Yeah, he is
But,
Goro. He is Goro.
But until we feel it's time, we don't know if Real Boy will be on here or not. So it's up to you guys to go ahead and listen. Let us know. Tell us whatever the fuck. We do have some email accounts also.
we do have some email addresses, and I'll be releasing those soon.
We'll be giving you those here
Yes.
verbally at the end of the podcast. So feel free to hit us up. And, well, fuck, let us know what you think.
Okay. So I just want to give my little closing statement. I think everybody should give one. I just want to thank everybody for listening to episode 2. And again, we're gonna be on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. The YouTube page is actually up. We are getting that running. So be sure to check out episode 1 before you continue on into episode 2. again, we love you guys, and I hope to do a lot more of these if we get enough listeners. Just continue to check us out, follow us, do whatever you can. And again, we're just gonna be bringing you more random shit, more fun stuff to keep you on your toes.
And actually, one more thing that I would like to bring up, just because, as I mentioned before, I really do like. The Japanese heavy metal, like you got Deer and Grey, you got Maximum.
I knew he was going to do that. We're not closing up shop.
We're not closing up shop until I get this out.
I was trying to get
this needs to be done.
I was trying to wrap this up before he fucking did this because this is even worse than what we talked about.
Because do you know what, Kanye? You ain't shit. You ain't shit until you fucking get some fucking babies making music. Baby metal. Baby metal's fucking going up on tour. World tour here starting shortly. If it hasn't already started, be on the lookout for the music. Dude, I don't care what anyone says. Their music's pretty fucking hype. No idea what the fuck they're saying, but if anything, the music alone, just fucking instrumentals, fucking pretty hype. Pretty fucking hype.
All you Japanese natives, please let us know what the fuck they're saying. I can't type quick enough in Google Translate.
Give us a translation.
But the music is amazing. So if you guys are really into fucking metal, that's the band.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Musically wise, they're amazing.
No idea what means, but fucking A, I like it. So keep it up. Go ahead. Done.
So
Done. End rant.
So that's it. Tactical Panda, you want to just
chime in, dude? Close it up for us.
Guys, thanks for having me. On the episode 2, I hope to go off and be back for more episodes in the future. It's granted, Ted doesn't go off and fuck up and tell everybody who I am or what I look like.
I'll try to edit that out, but I don't think it's possible.
He looks like a panda.
He looks like a panda.
Until next time.
He's wearing shorts.
TNT Explosive Podcast, guys. Live pre-recorded every Saturday. Ted, you want to say our little closing line? Ted?
Dude.
Oh, I forgot it.
Actually, wait, hold on. Before we close it up, just to let you know, if you guys want to email us and contact us, we got Ted Explosion at gmail.com. That's TEDX
the letter
LOSION at gmail.com.
And mine is Explosive Ted, and that's X, the letter X for explosion. It's Explosion, PLOSION, Ted, TED at gmail.com.
Feel free to hit us up with any suggestions, anything you want to hear our opinions on. We will be monitoring that and watching close to what you guys think. Thank you so much.
Dude, you gotta do your closing. You have to do your closing line.
Okay, well, Tactical Panda has his closing line. Buy a gun, piss off a liberal.
Come on,
here's Ted's.
Just do the line.
What do you want? What do you want?
You have to do the line.
No, I don't know what you want from me.
You have to.
I don't know how explosive this is.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting.